The PlayStation Net Yaroze was released in 1997 as a development kit for hobbyists who wanted to make their own games. Now, it had nowhere near as many features as the full development suite that the actual game devs got, but it still allowed you to make a pretty good homebrew game. So here's just a few games that were made using Net Yaroze that came on a demo disc that I have. Total Soccer Yaroze. This game is just awesome. It's the best soccer game ever. The controls are simple. The only problem is I really suck at it. There's great fun two-player as well, if you can find someone to play it with you. But yeah, really good soccer game. Very easy to learn. Nice top-down view, makes everything clear. But takes a while to get used to. Blitter Boy, another fantastic game. Easily one of the best Net Yaroze games available. You are, well, you're Blitter Boy, I suppose. You run around a mall, you shoot at ghosts, they explode, you pick up babies and you bring them back to the goal. It was so good it actually won several awards for being Best Homebrew Game of the Year. Mah Jongg. Well, technically it's Mah Jongg Solitaire, but it was just named Mah Jongg. Nothing really special about it. I mean, Mah Jongg seems to be one of the most copied games out there. I mean, there's a million versions of video game Mah Jongg. They're everywhere. But, I can't really compare this to any other video game Mah Jongg because I don't play them. I'm not really into that sort of thing. I suppose if you really like to play Mah Jongg Solitaire, then you can play this. Another really good one, Haunted Maze. It's sort of a 3D Pac-Man-esque game. You run around a maze, you eat stuff, and avoid rat-worst cat zombies. Otherwise you go ouch. And the soundtrack kicks ass. Pushy IIb. Okay, unlike the other games, this isn't so fantastic. You're a purple thing with bouncy eyeballs, and you slide tiles onto X's. I'm not so great at it, and the sound is weird. Psychon. This one's probably my favourite, for obvious reasons. Well, it's awesome. It's fantastic. It's like Metal Gear meets Halo meets Condemned. And the music is awesome. Really awesome soundtrack. It's easy to play, you only need run. You need one button. And that's for firing. So yeah, simple, fun, reasonably bloody. Sure, it makes no sense, but that's the good thing. You run around this warehouse and you shoot people of some sort. And it's great. Hover car racing. Yeah, this one isn't so good. Mainly because of the controls. Yeah, just there, now I've lost. The car slides around everywhere. I mean, sure, this was my first attempt. I got a little bit better later on, but I still cannot come anything better than fourth in a race. It's just ridiculous. Let's see, the gameplay is horrible. The graphics are horrible compared to most of the other Net Yaroze games. The AI is way too fast. Yeah, pretty much all of this game sucks. I mean, hell, the soundtrack's the best part of this game. Or maybe it's the city level. Maybe that's the best part. Yeah, those 3D buildings are pretty cool. Don't know what the sultanas are there for. This is Gravitation. Think asteroids, except it's checkpoint racing and there's gravity at the bottom of the screen. So you've got a game where you sort of thrust your little ship around, you have a gun to shoot, but there's nothing to shoot at, unless you're playing two-player dogfight mode. Although this game's pretty tricky to get used to, and the second player probably won't have the patience to sit with you and learn how to play it so they can shoot you. But it's okay, it's unique. Rocks and Gems. Great little game here. It's a copy of Rocks and Diamonds. Whatever, who cares? You run around, you dodge these rocks. Pretty suspenseful, huh? And you have to try and get the gems. It's very, very hard though. I've never made it past level 1. I've got pretty close, but I've never made past. Number 10, The Incredible Coneman. This game isn't really incredible, it's pretty lame. You are some sort of creature that goes around eating cones. Or maybe the cones just come to you. I mean, I haven't moved. Maybe the world just moves around me, who knows? But you drive around, walk around, whatever, and eat cones. It's supposed to be like Pac-Man, duh. Except, well, it's way too slow-paced. And the controls are not good. See, Pac-Man's meant to make sharp turns and never stop moving. This guy, he just rotates and walks slowly. Not really that great. You're listening to the awesome tunes from Terra Incognita by Team Fatal. This game seems to be a lot more, professionally made than the other ones. And that explains why it's by Team Fatal, not some guy called Kevin. The graphics are very, very good for the hardware. The gameplay is okay, apart from a few little things, such as the attack being utterly useless. Look, here's how I slash my sword. Ready? It does half a sword attack, it never hits anything. You have to be a millimeter away from your opponent to even do any damage. Camera controls are good. However, it does suffer from some very confusing level design, which is why a lot of people can't get past this room. Yeah, neither can I. Not without the help of a walkthrough, at least. Bouncer 2. It's a, graphically enhanced clone of Circus, or Circus Atari. As we will see here. See, look. There's no denying that this is Circus. You've got people, they jump onto both sides of a board, and they bounce up and down, and you have to hit the bricks at the top. And Circus is a fancy version of Breakout, so, It's a new version of a different version of Breakout. And there are many games like it. It's got some cool levels and some good sound effects though, so it'll keep you entertained. This is Clone. It's a very simple and very dark FPS. I mean that in a literal way. It's not like, gloomy and depressing. Well, there's that too. But I mean, it's really hard to see anything. These guys played too much Doom. Bit similar to Doom. I'd say it's more like the Alien Trilogy PS1 game. Except that was really good, and way harder than this. This game is supposed to be really scary, and hell, when I was 5 years old, I did think it was really scary. But now it just seems lame. Very lame. Whoa! This is Chris Evans' psychotic masterpiece, Between the Eyes. It's a flying racing game with a catchy beat that will never ever end, and tunnels that will melt your brain and burn your eyes out. But it's good. You'll get addicted to seeing those flashy colours and be brainwashed into playing more of this game. Not recommended for those who have epilepsy. I was actually able to contact the maker of this game and talk to him about it, and yeah, this game is very good. The controls are nice and tidy, there's 64 tracks to choose from, and look, I just won. That brings us to the end of the video. Well, I've got no more Yaroze games to show you. That's the 14 that I own. And, well, hope you enjoyed. Hope it brought back some memories for those of us who had played with demos before. Snake of Bacon, signing out.